I put the best comment of the day up top there. That is the best comment that I've received today. What else can you want? Take this out. You know what? That's a great thing. Let's monetize this biatch. And I swore as I said that, which is not gonna be great. Learn together. Pop out chat. Just so you guys know, there's been a portion of the stream where I talked to myself and recorded myself talking to myself because I clicked the wrong button. Alright, I'm in Unreal. This is what Unreal looks like. Unreal is frozen, Unreal has crashed. Yeah, Unreal seems crashed. Bye bye crashed Unreal. Crashed Unreal closes as we move on to... Fuck. Can I... Would doing this destroy my PC forever? It might. Or will this stop me? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna click shove, none, show, polygons. I'm gonna grab motherfucking everything. This is a really bad idea. But I believe in myself. That's what I'm gonna go with. And I'm gonna make a cache, Alembic cache. There's not even gonna be enough space to do this. Export selection to Alembic. Whole scene. This is gonna take so long. This is gonna take eons. Let's make it take eons while I figure out what to delete today. Welcome to portion of the stream where I figure out what to delete from my C drive today. I could have actually started by not putting it on the C drive. See? Genius. That would be genius. Can I cancel that? I think we're gonna have to cancel that. Delete and task. Alright, let's start again. Where's my people? I want my people. Top 10 people. How do I, there you go, is it back to Twitch? Twitch TV. Channel, that's my channel. I'm gonna alert channel. Oh, that's my voice, we don't wanna hear that. That's weird. It is stream time, my dudes, is what I'm gonna write. And I'm gonna summon. I feel like you guys need a name. Alright, I put that in, and this is not required, or maybe it's going to be required, so I'll just put this here. I'll mute this. This is the same thing again. I'll close this. I think we're all good. These are my chats. These are my songs. Am I talking to myself again? No, I am definitely streaming. Perfect. Let's start with this one. Meanwhile, Unreal, please launch. I'm gonna forget which one is which again, aren't I? Inside Unreal Multiplayer again. Let's see some more comments. I like this one so much, I'm gonna put it on Discord. Codes.
I hope I'm not late.
You're not late, I am. That was it. Thank you. You're not late, Nasere, what are you doing? What are you up to? Are you up to stuff? I feel like you might be up to stuff, and you may not be telling us the stuff that you're up to.
About to cook pork chops.
That's nice. Making food. Am I your food streamer? Am I the background for that?
You are the famous Unreal animator.
Oh, yes, that is moi. They call me the Unreal Serp. I was thinking of... Also, hi Diego, how are you doing? I was thinking we need to find a name for you guys. Those of you who are in the chat. What would you be?
Good. Release the game already, don't make us suffer in agony. People are starving to death. I thought we were numbers. Hi Sarp, how are you doing?
I'm good, Berai, how are you doing? Numbers are like so distant and so shitty. I have interesting ideas to pitch to you guys. Is Jay around? Is Zygam around? Is Danzila around?
Hello all.
Hi, I'm Jad, how's it going?
You are my foreground streaming. Better, dying because of
Foreground.
sickness.
Ah, shit, sorry to hear,
Hi.
Berai. How's it going, Amjad? I'm a foreground streamer. I'm the main focus. Fuck those pork chops. Sarp first, pork chops second. Nice. I am doing things.
It's going well. Hope all is well with you.
All
Beret, have you
is
watched
well
the
with
last
me.
episodes of Spider-Man?
I have watched it. I want to talk about it. It's pretty... I'm so happy that there's a good Spider-Man show again. It's been so
Istanbul
long.
been snowing real crazy and got cold. Couldn't attend yesterday's stream, lol. Yes, I
Sorry to
have.
hear this. Oh, there's a little more cutting here. This might fuck up the stream. If it does, I'll just turn off Dropbox. I'm gonna name it whole scene. Whole scene. Complete scene. Alright, let's see if my PC can handle that. Meanwhile, we're here, we're doing the thing. We're gonna go into save. I don't understand the Unreal's file system at all. Are you doing anything cool, Amjad? Are you doing anything cool, Diego? Are you doing anything cool, Berai? I know Nasser is making pork chops. I'm reading all these books, and I keep having these like okay. Let's see. Epiphany.
I was gonna work on a character design today. Just
That's
gig
cool.
stuff. Oscar Isaac, it's on pause.
That's cool. How to spell epiphany? Where's the translator thing that actually just reads it out loud? Translate. Epiphany.
Just wrapping up the
Epiphany.
creator video I told you about, and will finally start on my own test video that I told you about.
That's awesome, dudes.
Epiphany. Epiphany.
Epiphany. Alright, so I've been having epiphanies. And I think we should do something together again. Again!
Epipenis.
We have all these superpowers. Oh no, did my buttons go away again?
EPP.
Okay. How to make Unreal remember my editor shortcuts? I think it's because it's a different Unreal version. Scrub the timeline. Okay, do that. Step back. Wait. This is Alt V. X C. Shut up. Alt X. Alt C. Perfect. Is there like a save or something? Like, do not forget this. Control S. You're looking a bit boring. This animation. We should make a Spider-Man animation together. That's what we should do. We should use Amjad's rigs we should make a Spider-Man animation. Or
What you reading, Saab?
I'm reading 7 Habits of a Highly Influential
Spider-Man show.
Spider-Man show is great.
Are you excited for tomorrow for the rest of the Fantastic Four to drop?
I am, but I'm gonna be in the office, and then Justin
Will be
comes
for
back from
Android.
Poland. It won't be for Android, Lorax. It is not for Android. No for Androids, unfortunately. Fortunately, based on who you ask. I'm missing a number of panels. So my whole layout that I set up for this is gone. Am I correct to assume that? Content browser sequence occurs. Alright, here are the things that I need. I want the animation thing. Oh, I switched this to the animation.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
See, a couple of things we can do.
Oh my god, it the real Lorix.
What do you mean? You mean like the cartoon? The cartoon character?
Yo, what's up, fantastic people?
Hi Danzil, how's it going? I'm going through the exact same thing every time.
The director of The Invincibles said they will release new seasons every link. There will be a new season every year. I'm not a fan of this. What were you thinking about doing for the Spider-Man animation? Which rigs were you thinking about?
I'm thinking about the Marvel Rivals things. But see, when we want to do something together, if we decide to do something in a long period of time, and if we decide to do something that's very long,
New
it
season
doesn't
every
happen.
link.
So I think
The
we
lesson
should.
today is treat people the way you want to be treated.
That is interesting. That wasn't in the book. Well, it actually is in the book. But I was thinking what we can do is something like a game jam, but an animation jam, where we all do like a 5 seconds animation. But no, I don't want to. So I want to do something more than that. I want for the animation idea is that if you make Spider-Man enter from like screen left and exit screen right, and then what everyone animates individually wouldn't matter. We can put it in
Just
an
say
edit.
you want
and
me
it will
out of
work.
your projects.
No, that's what I wanted to say actually, Diego. Is that I want to do something.
Yosap, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, is really good
Yes, it
stuff.
is.
If only they allowed me to animate it.
That would be great. It is very cool. So the thing I was trying to say is we should do something from finish to end together. You know, like modeling, the rigging, the animation, the storyboarding, the renders, and the edits. Because we have like a strong group of people who can do loads of things. Diogo can model. He won't tell you, but he can also rig. We have Amjad sometimes because he's also busy. We have Jay who animates. We have Danzila who animates. We have Zaikam who animates. And Zaikam and Daizo also do edits. So we can edit and do cool edit stuff. You know, like we can do like a finished collective thing. I don't know who would render it. It's a nightmare. No Zach stuff today, Danzila. No, this week I'm learning Unreal. That's what this week is for. I'm confused with this, so I don't want this thing to be.
Just make it in Unreal.
That is. So if I say we're gonna okay, we can put it in Unreal, and that could be like something also we learned. But I don't think there's anyone in our lovely group who knows how to do stuff
I
in
can't
Unreal.
rig. We just pay to kill Figgins, but Saab is too ashamed to say that. Just animate and use the models as Almebics.
Yes,
Wait, Saab.
we can
It
do
isn't
that.
Maya.
It isn't Maya. This is Unreal. I'm trying to figure out how to animate an Unreal. This looks quite stiff, and I think that is because the arms are not reacting like they should.
This is so unreal.
Boom, baby. You did it. You said the thing. So can I please get a rotation? This one.
What's this about animating the Spidey Rivals rig? You want to animate something cool? Alembics, I did a solo commission for a
It's
comic
not-
all in Unreal.
It's not really about
Here is the thing.
animating something cool. It's more about doing something together as a finished thing that's completely made by us. The modeling, the rigging, the rendering, the animation, everything, the edits. So then we can say our community has made this. But I see. I don't want to say like we're making this. I want us to like figure out what you think we should do. The easy option is to just like use Amjad's rigs, and then we can do that. Then we can like speed the animation process. But I also want to do some models, so I don't know if Diego would be interested in doing like environments and stuff like that. And then I want to do like a cool edit. I don't want the whole animation to be figured out in like this the animation phase essentially. I want to use the sounds to make like crazy edits and stuff because Zycam and Daizo is like quite good at that if they want to do that. So those are the things that I've been thinking about. I don't know who would render though. We're missing that part. Starter content, local drone, mats, local drone thingamajig, run with utility thingy, and then it comes here. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna select this globally, all, and then I'm gonna go into this, and there's these guys here that annoy me. You guys are annoying me. I'm gonna remove you, but before I do, I'm gonna key everything and then delete this. Perfect. That is true. That is true. That also does SFX
Maybe
stuff.
Amjad could render.
That's great,
Any
Danzler.
news
You will
about
learn
your
so much.
Spider-Man versus Lizard render?
There is a tiny news. I can show you a tiny news. But I was actually asked not to post it because it's not done. But see, that again is so large
OMG.
that it doesn't end. You know, that is the problem essentially. I'll download this real quick. Download. Right, so this is where that video is at. But Lucas said he didn't have time to finish it yet. But it does look like that.
Whoa.
It's like a Mysterio nightmare sequence. But it's not done. So yeah. But again, like this is another example of like something that's like way too long. You know? We need to do it like a jam. We need to do it like this Saturday we're doing this. We all sat down, we do it, it's done.
Lights.
Yeah, he is. He's great. Okay. Oh fuck, I may have fucked some of the animation. Well, we'll see. I can press T, or I can just look at this guy.
You gave him some feedback.
No. That is not how we do that. Because I don't really know much about rendering. And I didn't say anything about that. I'll click this. And then the music disappeared for some reason. Because that's what it does. That's what fucking music
I didn't
does
think it
to
could
me.
look any better.
Right, we ran out of music again for some reason. It is looking pretty cool, isn't it?
Sup everyone, what did I miss?
You didn't miss a thing, man. How's it going, Joe? Oh, well, we were talking about how we should do like a
That reminds me,
project
Sarp,
together.
there's this environment model on Keel Figgen's site. It's an environment with multiple pipes. Do you have it?
No.
Yeah, that volumetric smoke looks so good. How did you render that Sarp?
I didn't. Lucas did. Pretty sure he uses Maya.
He uses Redshift as a render engine.
Again, I wouldn't know. It would be cool if you could like drag him into the
BRB.
streams. He's another lovely person like Yibo that I've never actually met.
It's impossible to tell what render engine people are using from a render lol.
So if we were to animate something together, what would you guys want? I assume Spider-Man, but maybe you guys want to do something else. Do you have any ideas of what would you like to do?
All the pieces he has on his portfolio, it says, is Redshift.
I've never even seen his portfolio. But I had this idea of like making my animations available as Alembic files to people, so
I
they can
want to
like render
animate
it.
a Spider-Man shot. I thought you were just taking a wild guess. Fair. I'd want to animate a flip.
I started doing my so I had this idea that I talked about for years, and
Hee hee.
a lot of my friends know. There's a do you guys see there's a hitch that I don't like? I think the hitch happens because of me, because I did this. Fuck. CV delete. I kind of broke the cycle there.
We already have the storyboard for Spider-Man and Avengers. Why
do.
not that?
We can do that. But see, how would we? Okay, so let's look at that one, right? So there's some problems that the more we do stuff together, the more I come to realize it needs to be different.
Let's all animate that Spidey versus Avengers.
Okay, so that's 2 for Spidey versus Avengers. Let's watch Spidey versus Avengers. Where's Spidey versus Avengers? I don't know. My YouTube is a fucking mess, man. There you go. Spider-Man shots. Robots. We don't have robots. We don't have New York. These we can get.
How it going?
It's going good. So we can do this. We can do all the Avengers running together. We need an Ultron tank that we were looking for
We do
earlier.
on both.
This is oh
Wait,
my.
what are we doing?
We're planning something like a game jam, but for animation. I'm just like thinking this has a lot of like difficult shots, but it can work. Because
LMAO, the Invincible reference.
I'm trying
Oh,
to
cool. We can get robots for free.
I'm trying to think like I'm trying to do a paradigm shift, which is the thing that the 7 Habits book talks about, which is not thinking like myself, but like trying to put myself in your position. And when I try to see it from your point of view, you guys have different life situations, and I understand that. And also, this doesn't bring you any income. I understand that. And only thing this brings you is the possibility that I teach, which I'm happy to do. But when we like this is a massive project, for example, it's a minute and 20 seconds long. If we get into this, it's gonna take months, and then we're never gonna finish. Because I also remember how it was like being where you are, and I remember that feeling of like starting something, being super excited, and then in a few days kind of like growing out of it and getting bored with it. But we did the game, And then if you look at like how can we do the game, but something like the Crowley trailer didn't work out, and that was that there was urgency in the game. We either did it or didn't, and that was it. And I think that's the way to go. I think we should exactly do that. We should have like a weekend again, or like maybe a day, and then we just start. You know, we just like start doing it, and then we try to push it to the maximum point that we can push. But this is too long. And like these shots, like this one and the one with like Avengers running, they won't finish. We can do the stepped thing to get it to finish again, but also like Spider-Man fight, I can't really show it right now because my PC is chugging like crazy because I'm making an export. But there's a bunch of scenes here with Spider-Man swinging that's super difficult. But you know, it's already there. We have the rigs. Diego, do you see anything in this that you would want to do? BRB, he says. Can animate the henchman trying to stop Spider-Man and Cap. Yeah. Autobots, let's do half of it. That's great. Maybe we'll you know what, this is great. We can like start talking about like who wants what shots. And yeah. I mean, I can't play it right now, but somebody would need to. You won't really sing it on Steam for now. For now. Okay, we can do that. Then we need to have a layout done for this. See, that's gonna take a big time chunk for me. You guys could maybe do your own layouts, but then you would still need the actual scene to do all that stuff in. What is happening here? Oh, these are the all buttons, so if I select these, nice, this is actually quite nice. Have they been ever keyed? I feel like I'm keying these things. Rotation. Am I keying these things? They don't feel like they're being keyed. Key. Undo move control auto key. Is my key button different? Toggle view for scalability. Did I not key everything? Oh, there you go. And then I select this one. Key. I don't like this list is empty. Okay, let's see. If I select this, I can move it. But keying it, that would be ridiculous. Why would we be able to key all? Key. If I select this, if I go to this rotation Y. Okay, I can't key anything. Cool. That's what we want. Why am I suddenly not able to key anything? I was able to animate this before. See, I did put a key there. It fucked up my animation. Can I summon someone who understands Unreal and helps me out? Could we try Spider-Man vs. Doctor Scorpion Rhino in honor of the friend and neighbor Spider-Man or whatever? Danzela, we don't have the rigs for that. But see, we can do that. But okay, this is a good discussion to have. That's another option to do. Layout Unreal already has a New York map. Can you export that, Amjad? Oh, yeah, Amjad, I didn't think about that. If you don't want to share the rigs, then we can forget about the story, the Avengers thing.
What about the 5-second Spider-Man thing?
The 5 second Spider-Man
It
thing I was
seems
thinking
reasonable.
is that we all animate Spider-Man like entering frame left, exiting frame right, and then if you put that all in a row, it will look like one continuous sequence. Animation details, animation. Where is my... There needs to be one more thing.
I feel like we can just do that for a monthly challenge. The screen
we
left
can.
to right thing.
That is true, not all
While
that's also
him pulling your
possible.
leg, it'll give each person the rig you assign them.
We can do that too, Amjad. But
But I don't want to share the rigs to the poolage.
Yeah, Pulich. We won't give it to the Pulich. The thing that I'm thinking is the monthly animation thing is cool. We can do that, like you said, but then it becomes this like lingering thing. When it becomes a monthly thing, and with a structure, like if we did the Avengers thing, but we did it like a monthly thing, then some people are not gonna animate certain shots, and then the whole thing falls apart. And it's hard to ask for a commitment of a full month. When you guys do the monthly animations, you do animations when you can, if you can, and if you do, it's great. If you don't, nothing happens. I wanna like finish something. You know, I want the animator to be responsible
Okay, I see what you mean.
of finishing the shots because there's the render guy waiting for that animator's shot. You know, I want there to be like a churning system rather than everyone does whatever they want whenever they want and we'll see what happens kind of thing. Why can't I animate things? Ugh, this is driving me crazy. There's an error. 64 landscapes with physical images need to be rebuilt. Rebuild them. Rebuild ahead.
Sarp, if we tried animating Spidey and Zack versus Crawley, wouldn't that create awareness for both shows? And it would be fun because you know both characters like the back of your palm.
Yeah, but Crowley is
I have
a bit
Silver
of a
Sable
difficult
Henchman
one.
from Spider-Man PS4.
I don't wanna use Crowley and because I'm worried about Crowley still because the lawyers made me worried. Man, what am I looking at here? And why isn't this working? Like, should I just restart the scene? I feel like I clicked something and it's just gone now. Animation mode.
I take it that with either of these ideas, Maya is required.
Well, if the same rig exists in Blender, we can also do it in Blender. What is happening here? It's only the spine I can control. The other stuff is also animated. Like, okay, you know what? Saving everything. I'm just gonna close it and open it up again.
Probably not specific Marvel rigs. Swapping between softwares for the same part of workflow is a nightmare. Trust me, let's not do that.
Yeah, Amjad, what the thing is, the big majority of our community uses Blender, and I don't want to exclude them. So what we can do is we can give the model, and if someone wants to rig that model in Blender, that'll be their thing. The actual environment doesn't matter. We can just send them an FBX, and because it will be rendered in Unreal, it won't matter if they use Maya or Blender anyway. But they will hit a block with like they're not gonna have the rig, and someone from the Blender side of our community would need to rig that Spider-Man. So again, if we're talking about the whole Spider-Man versus Avengers thing, then not Spider-Man versus Avengers, but like they're on the bridge. Spider-Man wants to help Captain America, whatever. If we do that, that has a lot of rigs, so that's gonna get a lot of hits on the Blender side. So probably
What are we deciding on? Are we animating a Spidey themed?
maybe we're discussing.
Depending on the rig and how long I get to do it, I could do some basic Blender rigging.
Does Agora have a Spider-Man rig that works for both Maya and for Blender? Hey, I think everything is back to normal. Is it? No control rig selected. There you go.
I don't think that there is any rig out there that works for both Maya and Blender.
It won't be anything like that, but I think Agora rigs the same model for both, even though they're not the same rig.
Should we animate the Spidey versus Iron Man fully?
That's the symbiote Spider-Man. We could also do that, yeah. I already have some of it animated. This thing is too small.
Hi Sarp im El Makaku im here for saying hi and have a good day.
Thank you, El Makaku.
What characters would be in the animation?
Well, we haven't decided on which
I
one
sent
to
you
do.
an account you can reach out to for the Blender rigs.
For the Rivals rigs, Amjad.
Yeah,
That's cool.
check him out.
I will.
His shaders are good.
Is he like selling it or something?
I don't see any sales, but he is an aspiring animator.
Cool. That could be our solution to pollution, which is a Rick and Morty joke.
I've got it. Let's animate like a scene where Spidey gets badly beaten. But then when he's on the verge of giving up, the Avengers swoop in and lend him helps. At this point we could just get separate.
But who would beat him?
Shot of the Avengers fight each robot or villain.
This is interesting. Ah. Global. Head. It happened again. Has anyone here animated in Blender before? I do something and I don't know what, but that makes it so I can only animate the fingers.
Can't we just do the Spider-Man chasing Shocker scene where he screams, Shocker? I have.
Shocker! I'll chase you to the
So,
ends of the
does
earth.
the thing require a bathroom?
I think he uses the bathroom, yeah. Oh, why does this happen?
I'm worried about the feasibility of the project.
Yeah, so that's why I want to lock it down to like 1 day.
Wait, did you ask if anyone here has animated in Blender or Unreal?
Unreal, I asked. Let me see if I can ask this one.
How about we animate a theme song for Spidey? So this way everyone can animate any Spidey shot of their choice. Then we could add everything together and throw in the spectacular Spider-Man theme song. Oh, then NVM I have not.
We animating to the spectacular
I
Spider-Man
have
song
it.
is
The
cool.
Spider-Man 3 dance scene.
Great.
Hello. Sarp.
Hi, Biku.
LMAO.
See, this list now only has the fingers, and the rest of the controllers are gone.
Spider-Man hip thrust scene will be fought over.
Yeah.
Also, for the Hero Intro Challenge, there was more creative freedom. Despand needs your help.
Yes, maybe this plant can help me. Um, um,
Hey Sarp, how's it going?
Hi Jamal, I'm trying to figure out stuff. I was going with you.
Hey chat.
What do you guys think we should name the chat? We should have a name for our chat. Or people in the chat. The chat people.
The Shat. If we were to animate the theme
Oh.
song, we could consider animating scenes like him doing dynamic swings along the city, he getting bitten by the spider, him getting beaten, practically anything I guess. Was it?
Yeah, but
Sarp.
you kind of making the thing bigger. Hi, Hayes. So, I'm doing this thing where I select all the finger
Going
controllers.
okay. I'll figure out Unreal.
Yes. How's it going, by the way, Jamal, Biku, and Hayes? So, Hayes, I'm trying to, like, I'm animating these fingers, right? I put keys in. Why can I just want to see specific values here that, see, this doesn't work. It used to work that I will only see one channel. I don't anymore. But then see, I select this and it looks like there is no keys in this anymore. But I can see it animated, but I can't see It's here, it's just disappeared. Oh, what's that button do? It did exactly what I wanted. Is pressing F10 is a reason for this? My whole animation is broken because I added like random keys by mistake. Oh no. I heard you have a game to try out, Hayes. I would really love to try. That's an interesting idea to Amjad.
Yeah, for sure. I'll let you know. I sent you a message about this run cycle animation I'm trying to get Chloro. XLOAE. Anyone knows when the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2 is coming out? Close.
Yeah, after Marvel does a bunch of random stuff. It's hard to judge it because I don't see the feet, this plant.
Based on its animation quality, Season 2 should be out next month, lol.
See,
if we were to animate the themes...
first off, I can't judge it like this. Just play blast this. Play blast it and send it to me like that, and then we can talk.
That could take forever.
I don't know why do you guys always do this where you screen record. Everyone who uses Blender also does this, which I have no idea why. If you send me a play blast, then I can watch it in the correct frame rates, and I can try to help you out. Okay, I need to... How do I fix this? Can I reload back to the old save? Is there a way to load the old save in Unreal? Because it added some random keys. So if I go to this, don't save. And then if I go back to this, don't save. Sorry.
Everyone who uses Blender does this. I feel offended, Sarp. How dare you, greater than sad face, lol.
I'm sorry. Greater than sad face.
It's been a while since I've seen Justina.
Yeah, she's in Poland.
I think play blast, it's more like a pipeline thing. Is not a very casual thing.
It should be. Anyone who animates should know how to play blast. You're not watching your animation if you're not play blasting. You're not seeing it at the correct frame rates. Your PC will chug and stuff. You won't see it at the
Sarp,
actual
do you
frame
have the
rates.
control rig in Sequencer so you can edit it?
Yes, I do. I don't even know what that means. I'm just assuming things here. There's a weird hinge on this. Is that all of it? Yes. I'm gonna Control C this. And Control V it here. And I'm gonna delete these ones. So now it shouldn't. Okay.
It going okay, just taking a chill day lol.
Chill day.
How much time differences you have with Poland?
An hour?
Is not that far, right?
No, it's not.
Saab, check this.
I might have to check it a bit later, Biku. I wanna get some animation done.
I may do some drawing later.
That's cool.
From 1 to 10, how much are you hating that gizmo?
What gizmo? Well, I learned you can make this larger. And also,
The manipulator.
yeah, but I see this is so stupid because I made the animate this thing better. Now it went away. What else was it? All these things that this thing taught me, it's gone now. And I have to
That
keep redoing
rotation
it.
thing looks so weird.
I've done this like 8 times. Every time I open Unreal, I have to do it again.
How about an X-Men animation?
We don't have
With
enough
Fortnite
X-Men.
rigs.
Oh. But
To me, my X-Men.
see, what I want to do, Amjad, to use the community to do everything ourselves and then get to the result. So, if we're gonna use rigs from Fortnite or Marvel Rivals or anything,
Why did
we
you
already have
decide to
that.
go with Unreal rather than Unity? How about Spider-Man versus Crawley?
I think Unreal is more interesting for an animator.
How about something for your Zach in Time Saab?
So that again is a very internal thing where it's just kind of about me, if that makes sense. It's not. I want it to be like interesting to everyone. And I'm gonna do the second time stuff anyway. We can go back to doing that after.
Did I hear Cyclops summon me? What is the industry like? Are you constantly working on something?
Yes.
I've heard that sometimes projects overlap.
Yes, they do. There's also downtime sometimes, and they can't really understand all the time how long things take. There's the whole production side of it. Left mouse to drag does marquee. Alright, these are all the things. I'm now working on Mission Impossible, which is gonna end soon. Or I'm gonna be off that project.
But they still pay you.
Yeah. You get paid for like a certain amount of months usually. And I mean downtime isn't like super common. And when it's not downtime, it's quite overwhelming.
What would you tell
So,
your
you
younger
miss
self
efforts.
when they first started working on their game?
Make
When
it
will you
smaller.
release the game? How long can we wait for it?
Great Heisentor.
I can't wait for Tom Cruise to go all no CGI XD.
Yeah, that's definitely
What's
gonna
the
happen.
issue, by the way? Did you fix it?
I fixed it, yeah, Pranav. I figured out there's this button you're supposed to click to focus on that one. I would tell my younger self to make the game smaller. I think that's what everyone says. Make the tiniest possible game, I would say. Throw away all your ambitious ideas.
I don't even get what needs animating in Mission Impossible LMAO.
Well, I can, I guess, say, because it's on the trailer, I'm animating a submarine.
Everything. Tom Cruise, it's a pussy. Oh, so vehicles.
There's other stuff too, but I don't know how much I
Don't
can get
know
into
if this
it.
is too depressing to ask, but is it worth it go to college and start a career in animation at the moment with everything that's happening RN?
I think animation teaches you how to clearly communicate an idea, and that's a skill that will be viable no matter what you do. It teaches a lot of skills regarding like timing. Like it teaches you how to look at something and understand it and break it down, so then you can use that even when an AI makes something for you. For example, you have to look at it and go like that's good or that's bad, but you don't have the eye or the skill to do that if you don't know something that is like that. And animation is like the core of every movement and every beat. You know, it's like a musician is closer to an animator of like trying to understand rhythm than a writer or most directors, I feel. it's it's like being an editor and being a storyboard artist and being a writer, like all at the same time. It doesn't feel like that in the beginning because you're not getting that much into it, because you don't have to, because you're not working for anyone. It's a different mindset when
Him
you
out for now, y'all.
See you later.
y'all later.
See you later, Amjad.
See ya, Amjad.
Did I move this? Okay, there you go.
Why is the series called Mission Impossible? It is clear possible by the many movies. Bye, brother Amjad. Okay, thanks, Sir. That's definitely reassuring for my future. How are you getting along in Unreal?
I'm
Hello,
freaking
brother
out.
Amjad. Bye, Amjad. Hey, Biku G.
I am struggling most with
Ciao, Amjad, brother.
like moving around Unreal is what I'm
Lol.
struggling the most. I hate that this gizmo doesn't work right. That like this rotation is not correct.
Good point.
So
Never watched a single Mission Impossible movie. It's a franchise like Fast and Furious.
no, it's better than that. It's it's like a starting point for a lot of different action movies. You know, it's a
Family.
I would say it's a classic, but you know, like every
No
classic,
family.
it's been done to death. So there's like fucking 55
Why don't
of
companies
them.
reuse pre-made models for reprising characters? I sometimes see that
They
have been
do.
completely remade. NASA Dickinson.
They do, but every project, see again, the amount of
No
detail
missions.
that we get into requires like something specific that the other movie didn't require, and sometimes it's easier to just redo it. But they don't just start from scratch. You know, they have they usually use the basis from the other movies. But when you get to like a visual effects company, no one's
Only
very
ever watched the most recent Mission Impossible. It was alright.
yeah, that's
I prefer like John Wick and stuff.
yeah. If you like John Wick, you'll probably like Mission Impossible movies, to be honest. This hand looks so broken from the other angle. Used to be something like this, it feels like.
Or maybe they add what they couldn't because of the rush of the moment. Rush.
in a
Editor preferences to search for TRS to check. Enable new gizmos. Chances are you'll likely work on John Wick 5 if it happens.
no.
Oh, did y'all see the new John Wick movie trailer? Maybe you'll like those gizmos better. You don't wanna animate John Wick bullets.
No. I do not. I don't know how to find this thing you're talking about. Search for TRS.
I'd love to see an animated film of John Wick.
That would be cool.
By the way, a Shifu movie it's on works, by the same franchise director of John Wick. Have you ever had to work on something you didn't really like?
Yes.
Like a movie, I mean.
Yes. But the other day, I saw a post from Turkey. Because I'm Turkish, my reel also gets stuff from Turkey. And I just felt so much gratitude. No matter what you do, if you do it long enough, you get a bit jaded and you start to complain and you forget to be grateful. And it's important to stay grateful.
Namaste PRNAV buyer. Turkish wholesomeness.
No, it wasn't wholesome. It was like, dear God, I'm so happy. I'm here. I'm doing this job. Kind of a feeling. Which, fuck, might be a bit depressing for Bella, actually. Sorry. There's a lot of stuff I miss about Turkey. A job is not one.
You made it, Saab.
Thank you.
It doesn't sound all that depressing. Sometimes I forget to be grateful.
Yeah, it's important to be grateful. I had one of those like gratefulness journals. It's so hard to to actually stick with it. But it was nice. The one thing
We love you, Saab.
Thank you guys.
You got the good spawn point. Don't need to leave your family. I'm obviously always grateful for you guys. Wouldn't be in the position I am in without you all.
Position. Top 10 positions in tourism. Sorry. But what do you mean in animation? Am I animating on 0 or 1? This is so confusing. Apparently 0.
Yeah, I wouldn't be animating if you weren't there to teach and inspire me.
That's what I'm here for. But I wanna upgrade our community. You know, I want us to
Definitely
do
also grateful for
more
everyone
things
here.
together.
I wouldn't be nowhere near as good as I am without you all.
That's awesome. Also soft brag. Still pretty awesome.
Saab Industries is going corporate guys leave while you can.
No, it's just, you know, we have like so much power.
You can't keep getting away with it!
We can do so much stuff together. Like, there is a lot of us. And we're like constantly doing stuff. We can like direct that. Like the game jams is like a great example of like how much we end up doing in like such a short time. Is it F10?
The gig force is gonna assemble. OMG, my fave streamer is live right now.
Yes. You're my favorite streamer too.
Sarp Crawley is a hero or villain.
He's a villain.
Sent you a video in DM. Goes over how to enable new gizmo.
Thank
I
you.
did DM you, by the way. Working on that now.
Working on what? Reading. You know what? I think I'm fine with this for now.
If Crawley is a villain, he can do skate with persons XD. I'm joking.
Yes, he can. We don't have any persons in yet. I feel like maybe he needs to be a bit more crouched. I feel like his back is like too straight. Isn't there like a shortcut to press this button? Isolate, select the tracks. Alt X doesn't work. Alt X doesn't work. Alt X does not work. I click it, it works. Science. Is Pranav still here?
I have no clue why my external SSD I've got plugged in, it just doesn't show up in my file explorer. That drive literally contains all the rigs I ever made or got. And all project files, lol.
That is unfortunate.
Yep.
Yeah, so I have this problem when I select the arm. I'm pressing Alt Q, I'm pressing F10, I can't use it. It's just gone. If I come here and I click this. Oh wait. Oh, wait, what? No, okay. Why is
Your
everything
abilities
work
for
now?
animating is incredible.
Thank you. Why is it working now? Well, basically sometimes this list looks empty even though I have a controller selected. Then I click this and it works. But I don't want to have to go here and click this every time.
Oh yeah, I just watched Captain America in the cinema at Southampton today.
Don't tell me anything.
Showcase cinemas are impressive.
Don't tell me anything, I want to watch it.
Sarp, what you study for learning animation?
I went to university. But that's just the beginning. Doing it over and over again seems to be the trick. That makes it work.
I loved the part where Captain America said it's captaining time and America'd all over the audience.
Great. Okay, Pranav, what I want to do now is I want to do another animation. How do
Looks like a
how do I
quite
do
in-depth
that?
animation thingy. That shouldn't be happening. If you have F10 pressed, which is isolating curves, there's no need to press that button again. The selection should update automatically, like it is doing now.
It hasn't been location Y, location Z. So is there a way to quickly select this and move all of it? I'm having to select like a single key for it. Also, can I not see all this like junk here? Okay, I just pressed G, I guess.
I usually use that box select filter that you were using yesterday to select all my curves. And move them.
Is there a shortcut for that? Control T. So how do I make a new animation? Oh fuck, how do I... Yeah, how do I move? Okay, there you go.
Holy shit. 6 ppl on pleb chat.
Oh nice. What are you doing?
I will just say, after you watch the movie you will want to animate Sam Wilson.
I already want to animate samples. I have a huge thing with characters with wings.
No idea, I'm just lurking.
That part hasn't...
Duplicate this level sequence. Kill all your keys, start new.
Okay. And sometimes I press S like I do now. Oh, it was keying it.
This is the definition of it's not about the tool, it's about the artist using the tool. Maya to Unreal.
Is it? I feel it's not looking super sexy.
Sarp Eimer, I need to go and rest a while. Sorry, I wasn't able to come to streams and about the help with the gig.
No worries, dudes.
You can press Q to get rid of box selection mode. Same hotkey as Maya.
Oh, I see.
Alright, take care and good night y'all.
Take care. Bye bye. Get well
Night
soon.
night
Bye bye.
beret.
Why is it just AFK here? Why is it not moving? It is, but I can't see it updating on this one.
Hey, what's up without Fantasy World again?
What?
Good night beret.
Eesh. Middle mouse button. Okay, that's good.
Out Fantasy World on Discord. What's up with that?
We didn't do anything with that yet. It's just a cool idea.
It's looking cool.
Thank you.
This is like a moveset for a character.
This is the idle animation, which I have to do first so I can always end back in this pose. This is too much tipping down. The overall everything is too much tipping down, I think. I was too high here. And there's like no overlap on the shoulders, which drives me crazy, but I feel like
So
I
have we
added
chosen
it.
what we're doing for Spidey Anim?
No, we
So
haven't.
you can basically put Crawley's rig on U5 and animate. Put.
I don't think so. Crowley's rig is too complicated, I would assume, for Unreal to just get it to work.
Oh, rigging sucks as always.
Yeah, because he's not just a human, which complicates things. Okay, I'm spending too much time on this. I don't want to. Gonna add some side to side. Did I already add some side to side? No.
What if it doesn't have to be a Spidey shot? How about crossover fights? Batman versus Spider-Man, Goku versus Superman.
I wanna do one thing that's finished together, not just like this massive thing that's like flying all over the place. Just like one thing, we do it from the start to end, completely made by us. The rigs, the models, the render, the everything, and it doesn't. We don't spend like, months on it. I don't know if you have a Goku rig for both the Blender and.
Crawley versus Spider-Man is not a thing.
I Crawley is danger. Like anything we put Crawley in. Like if you put Crawley and Spider-Man together, I think that's a great reason to argue that this is copyrighted content.
What was wrong with the intro theme song idea? Should we come up with something else? OHHH, I am a happy man.
Intro song is not a bad idea, but again, it's too long. Why are you happy, Zintor? How dare you be happy? Do you guys see that this thing is definitely stopping?
Windows 11 is fucking bullshit. I had to dig in my control panel to add a volume name like D to the external drive. That happens on Windows 10 too. It only happened to me here. Didn't even happen on W10. I think the best bet would be the Spidey versus the Avengers.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the easiest one to do because it's already
Oh, for an
exists and we
external
have the
drive.
rigs.
Never had to do that. Weird.
See, now I want to grab the whole animation and make it less. Is Pranav here?
I don't know why I didn't think of this workaround earlier.
I'll show you guys how we can activate the new TRS gizmos inside
Yeah.
of Unreal Engine 5.4. So to get
Oh my god, is this still going on? My whole PC is gonna be chugging all day.
Just working and have the stream in BG, haha. What's up?
Is there a way to like grab the whole animation and make it less? And if you use Animate in Maya, you know, it has scale to left. It's not a tween, but it scales everything towards the left. I basically want to select all the controllers and make the animation less, if that makes sense. So if a curve is like that, I want to make it like closer to the original frame, which is not a tween. It's a scale, but it's not a scale based on a pivot point. It's a scale based on all of their individual previous key. Does that make sense?
Gonna reply on Discord.
Okay, good.
Sarp, have you watched the first Spider-Man PS4 game trailer? Be greater. We could do something like that, but this time with the Avengers, he gets a huge hit every time he's disappointed.
You know how I know you're saying something, Danzilla? If the person who's talking on the chat is saying something colossally big and it's like so big, it's you. It's usually you. You're talking about like a massive fight sequence. It's so complicated. It would take two, like we have like all of us together as a community haven't even done like 5 seconds of a thing, you know. That's like we all put something in it, like a modeling, rigging, rendering, lighting. We've never done that. We should like start very small. And I think we should do the Avengers thing, to be honest, because even though that's big, at least the storyboard is still already there. We have the rigs already. We just have to figure out what Diego would want to do. I pressed T to hide the controllers. Now I don't know how to unhide them.
Let's do the Avengers thing then. Animators assemble.
Exactly. Oh, game view, not game view. T. But you don't T. Only that one T's. You don't. You T. You G. Okay. Cool. But what was I doing? Second scale tool that has the horizontal and vertical slider can do that. using the retime curve, but that would put your animal subframes. Controller in from the development stick and controller from the outliner. So I select the controller. Oh no, you're talking about something else. I'll join the Discord again, Pranav, in case you wanna join. Where's all these chatty things?
I think I found my wife at work today. I don't think she knows it yet.
Oh my
I
god.
hope this falls in March. I'll be free for a month then. From school, that is.
Cool.
I want to re-watch The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man again.
It's a good show. That made a really weird thing. Oh. Excuse me, where's my animation?
Who do you think is the hottest Marvel female character, SARP, and for DC as well?
Mary Jane, baby. She's ridiculous. This scale thing is not working. Is that retime? And it does. That's okay, it's a scale thing. Less.
Joined VC. Hey SARP,
Scale
weirdo
to
question.
left.
I wonder at what age you started balding. Just like that for no reason I starting too. WTF. Marvel Venom and DC Killer
Balding.
Croc.
Great question. I don't know. I fought it for so long. I used to have real long hair. Like it
Mary
was.
Jane, I'd pick Black Cat over her.
That's
Then
true.
for DC I'd say Black Canary or Catwoman.
I'm agreeing with Black Cats and Black Canary, not Catwoman. For now, I take it. Hey dudes, how's it going? I can't hear you due to reasons. Let me attend to the reasons. There you go. Okay, now I should be able to hear you.
Yeah, there we go. What's up?
Good. How are you doing? How's it going?
It's going. I don't know. I'm just a little frustrated with work today. Just having weird, like, random jitter and animation, and it's annoying me. I don't know where it's coming from. My curves are clean. Anyway.
What are you working on?
I'm working contract for EA. It's
Nice.
we are animating in Motion Builder. Thanks, man. It's just really grateful for that. Like it has been on my checklist to like work for them, so it's really a dream come true. But we are animating in Motion Builder,
That sounds
and I for the
really annoying to animate motion builders.
surprisingly, it's like Unreal Engine. It's like you don't know what to do, and I probably messed. The thing is, my shot is like approved, and I have to just do some polishes and submit it by the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to animate this car, and it's all done. Like from layout, when I got the car, it was all good. Then I did some animation on it, baked it, and now there's this random noise on it, and I don't know what's causing it. It's It's like bugging the hell out of me.
The curse.
Yeah.
Cursed one.
What's worse is that Mobu doesn't have Animbot or anything like that. Not if we don't have custom tools either. So I'm just stuck about like how to go about this.
Oh, that sounds rough. Well, can you say what project you're on, or is that under NDA?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: the project is announced, but I would rather not say right now because it's super early.
Okay.
Yeah, we had like public playtests as well, but not public playtests, sorry, a closed playtest. So I don't know if it's the right time to say.
Let me not ask you more about this and just casually go into the EA website. Click on coming soon. Split Fiction.
No, that's Hazelight Studio. So I'm not with like any particular studio. I'm in the EA Create team. So we just help other studios with their projects.
I see. Right. Anyway, I want to try to fiddle with it more.
You know what? Since both, we and I both know what NDA entails. I'm not gonna say it on stream. I'm just gonna let you know later.
Yeah. Okay. that's that's a little industry secret, isn't it?
Anyway, what's up with the Unreal Engine? What's it doing now?
Oh yeah. So I just was trying to figure out, like if I can, I'll open Maya just to show what I need.
Can you also share your screen on Discord? Because
yes.
there is a screen delay.
I will screen share and then I'm gonna go grab water real quick while Maya opens. Screen 1, go live. I'll be right back.
Yep. I'm not going to hijack Sarp's stream. I'm actually gonna go on a quick call.
I have returned. Let me open a different project. And Maya froze. Then Maya bugged out. Cool. I'm basically trying to make the animation I made be less. It's a bit over animated. If that makes sense. I think it's gone. This plant asked when I started going bald. I think I started losing hair like when I was, I don't know, 22 or something. And I kept slowly losing it. And I fought the idea of cutting my hair for so long. I first just cut the sides and tried to do like a man bun thing. And then I got rid of the man bun too after the army. And then I just cut the sides and I kept the top longer. And I kept like cutting the sides shorter and shorter so it would look like the top has more hair. And at some point I just shaved it off. And when you first shave it off, you look like such an old man, and it's like such a heart crushing thing. But like if you just because your face drastically changes, and that's always gonna feel bad. But if you give it like a few days, honestly, I feel I look way better with like a shaved hair than I ever did with long hair. Which people continuously told me over and over again, I just refused all the time. Where's the this plants thing? He didn't send me the play blast again. Let me see. I think he was using Maya, right? Yeah, he's using Maya.
Wait, yeah, there we go. I'm here. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay, so yeah, what was the thing?
Yes. I will show you what I'm trying to do. So this is Crawley.
Yeah.
Let me find a different animation for him. Yeah, like let's say this one. I can. Oh my god, there's so many Animate controllers here. But basically, what I want to do is open my graph editor with my Maya frozen. And it's all baked. But oh, this was not a great project to do this on.
That's fine, I get the gist.
Yeah, I just basically want to scale to left, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, I don't think there is a tool for that in Unreal yet.
Yeah, because if I can just go here and do this, it's basically keeps the animation, but it just makes it less. So I don't know how horrible this became, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like it's scaling each key each curve individually, but on its own axis. It's not like coming towards a pivot point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid like Unreal is still like new on the market, so it still doesn't have that. I think if you maybe under the tween, if you go to the tweens,
here.
Oh no, on the top left, where you see like the snapper.
Oh shit! This has blend to neighbor.
Yeah, blend neighbor. That's what I was saying. Like maybe in tweens there is like something called blend neighbors.
So if I go into this one again, let me just try it.
Oh, I never knew that the picker also has the tweener. That's cool.
Oh, so you meant this tweener?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just referencing this and like putting it in a nice UI. But yeah, this tween, if you go to the BN drop down, your tween just open in your viewport. So yeah, there you go. If you go drop down, there's like blend neighbor, push pull, tween.
I guess this is screen right, push pull, tween, blend right, blend, or I don't know. Is there a blend to neutral, blend to right? No, maybe it's not right.
Like yeah, let me look up the full version. UE5. Tools, there we go. Yeah, so it's tweener, blend to neighbor, push pull, blend relative is BR, blend to ease is BE, and smooth rough is SR.
So this is blend to neighbor.
Yeah, BN is blend neighbor. Maybe that could do it.
Oh yeah, it did.
Awesome.
Well, it made so it's making like a weird hiccup. Maybe that's because of my
custom curve, custom tangents, because like I said, it doesn't really respect that.
It might also be because maybe I didn't cycle everything. Yeah, it's the same. So, like, do you never use custom tangents in this?
Oh, me, I just like put everything on auto. I either that or if I really need something, I'll just break my tangents and do that. But yeah, eventually just put everything in auto because I know it's gonna respect that. Unless I'm doing a loop like you are, then I'll just take the first tangents, like the first and last, and I'll just make them custom. But I hope this is doing what you are asking.
Kind of, yes. But I also broke the animation somehow. I think I broke everything. I don't know how.
You can
Undo.
just undo, yeah. Oh, one thing to be careful about is that Unreal it's notorious for not having an infinite undo history, so be careful.
Oh shit.
You can see where you
But
are in your undo. So, like, if you go to your edit, in your viewport edit, and then undo history, that's the third option from top. Undo history, you can just see like all your whatever you did, and you can go forward or backward in your undo history.
so is up past?
Yeah, up is past. So the latest one is like at the very bottom.
So I'm going back to that time now, right?
Yeah, you're going back to that time. Sometimes it's really good about saving a few things, but sometimes maybe I think after it auto saves your project or something, it just gets rid of it. I've had issues where I'm like, oh my god, my undo history is gone. So
Okay, it's back to normal now. Cool. All right. I'm not gonna fiddle with that. It's good to know. It's good to understand. I'll go back to my other new animation where I'm gonna animate a jump.
nice.
Cool. And there was a thing that you showed that locked this thing, so I couldn't go off it.
Yeah, so man, I really wish Discord had like an annotation tool like that. What do you call it?
Ah, yeah, I
That
see.
but you go to your so in that settings, so you were at the eye icon. So yeah, the one beside that on the right, on right of it. Yeah, it says keep playhead. It's a second last option. Keep playhead in playback range while scrolling. There you go. Yeah,
Okay,
that will
perfect.
that will just lock it. So this is this just limits your you get it. You cannot
Yes.
move out of it.
Perfect. And what was the button to? I wish it was automatic, like when I select controls, just let me edit it. But I have to click something. This thing.
Oh, to filter your selection?
Yeah, like there's no keys here now. Oh, there is.
Yeah, it's because you're seeing everything in your sequencer right now. So if you go to your sequencer, just press F10. I'll be honest, I never pressed the button you are pressing, so...
F10 does nothing to me.
Oh, that's because you have already pressed that thing, so...
Okay.
Yeah, F10 has done things. Now select a control.
I want all of them.
Oh, why is it not doing that? That's weird. So press the button you just pressed. I actually don't know what that is. That is new in Unreal 5. On the... Yeah, this one. Press that again. I don't know what that is. I see the issue you're talking about. Sometimes it shows and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, and the animation is still there, so if I click everything... I think F10 does something else for me.
No, so you go to your filters on the left, like you had. So by the add button. So you see the add button?
Yeah.
This filters. Let's just reset all filters at the very top, so that we have nothing. And then you will see like isolate controls in that filter section, and the shortcut for that is F10. Yes, so you see selected control rig. Yeah, you were there. It's F10. It says show only selected control rig controls. So I just press F10 and let Unreal do its thing. There we go. You cleared all your filters. You press that yellow button again, that yellow hamburger icon. There we go. And now select the control. Oh, that's so...
That
Oh,
one he
maybe. Oh, I
likes.
think. You know what? I think you need to select like a picker, like a thing in your viewport first, and then your picker will react to that. Or maybe. Oh, you know what? I think it is.
What?
You know what I think? I think the picker is not set to work with this filter. I think it's set to work with the other filter, maybe. Like the picker still has some bugs.
So
that
if
need to
I
be fixed.
go, what?
And like reset all filters.
Okay. So I
And now
select.
press the button you were pressing.
You selected
Like,
everything. Oh yeah, now it works.
yeah. Yeah, I think the filter needs some work about that.
Ooh, fuck.
It's something that they need to look into, or maybe we can put in a bug report.
A bug report. How do I do
Yeah, I mean you can
I
just
never
go
do
to
that.
Fab and be like, your thing sucks.
Oh my
It doesn't work.
the guy replied to me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he told me about the thing that you showed me, the common UI plugin.
Oh, nice.
Um,
It's nice. He's pretty. I see him pretty active on LinkedIn. Actively working on this thing.
I never use LinkedIn. I guess I should. I never talk about anything I'm doing on LinkedIn. I feel a bit like, I don't know, like I like it then the work is like separate,
Yeah,
because LinkedIn has all the people I work with in it. And I guess,
I
man,
know.
do you use LinkedIn? Do you make posts like you make posts like I did this?
I make posts when I am not really like in a contract or something, and I'm just doing something by myself, or if I did something new. I think my last post on LinkedIn was about something I did in Unreal as an animation. Either that, or when I'm about to go out of a job. You know, my contract is not being extended. I'll go to LinkedIn and be like, "Hey everyone, hello connection. You have any leads?"
Yeah, the good old in between era.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah, I think that's. Mhm.
is oh it's okay, never mind, sorry.
That's okay.
Awesome. All right, I can do stuff now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do things with my ooh. Okay, there you go. Oh, that wasn't the. This is the key. Cool. Cool. Okay.
This software makes me feel like I don't know how to clean up mocap.
So, is it like installed inside your PC, or are you using a remote access thing?
No, this is the first time that's happened. They sent me a PC. I'm working on that.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, they sent like a custom CPU that has like restricted access for some things. I mean, it's mostly open. It's like personal PC, but I pretty much had to install everything on it.
Really? They didn't have it like pre-installed?
No, you would think, but no.
That is really interesting.
Like I had to install Maya and stuff on it. It is crazy.
Did they pay
But
for
I
the
had to do.
license?
Yeah, they paid for the license. They had the license I had. It was just like they sent me a CPU. It was clean, had nothing installed on it, and then I had to go to Software Center. And they have like pre-approved apps on it, and then I had to.
So you can't download like Marvel Rivals on it.
I can. I think.
I have.
I tried. Every time I open my PC, they're like, it's like a personal PC. Like you can use it, but don't use it at work time. Do work at work time, but other than that, you're free to use it.
That's really nice.
Play games on it.
That's cool. I mean, you work at
Yeah,
a
I just
game
use-
thing, so I guess they would be more open to that idea.
Yeah, I just choose not to play Marvel Rivals on it because I don't want them to look at my stats and be like, "Oh, this guy sucks."
Nice. What
Dude,
rank are you?
I'm pretty low. I'm rank 18 right now. I don't play as often. Did you
Rank
hear that they laid
18.
off the entire team that like worked on the
Oh yeah,
campaign?
I heard about that, but I didn't even know they were doing anything in States.
Right? I thought it was like an outsourced IP. Didn't know it was in Seattle, which is
Yeah,
bizarre.
but do you also get the same thing where like I read like industry horror stories of like, have you seen they did this to this animator? Oh my god! And I'm just like, that's normal. Maybe I'm like I've been like abused so much that I don't understand
Yeah.
these things are not right. But to most of the time, by the way, what the fuck just happened? Did you see that my the,
Oh,
the rig is
whoa.
gone now? What? I pressed play.
That could be it.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
So the whole team being laid off thing could be like they were hired on contract base to work until the launch of the game, and when it's done, it's like, you're done.
Could be. Could be. I mean, it's hard to tell what the mechanics are, but having been laid off like 2 or 3 times, especially from, both movies and games after the product is over, it's the norm, which is
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah,
But
but
do you have
I
like
mean, were you ever surprised I mean, you knew before a few months that you're not like they would have told you if you're extended. Like,
yeah, if you're extended, yeah, they do it. Like in VFX, when I was at MPC, they would always cut it close. They would be like, 3 or 4 days before my contract was up, they were like, yeah,
that's
we would extend
insane.
you.
Oh, the
MPC was insane.
yeah, I heard like horror stories about NPC. But yeah, that is insane. In ILM, they have to let you know 8 weeks ahead of time.
See, that's nice. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, MPC is notorious for, yeah, not really respecting the animators as much because
Mhm.
it was always like 2 weeks, 1 week before, and I had to grill my managers who had to grill like people
Mhm.
downstream about like, is he like gonna be there? What's gonna happen? It was insane. But
Yeah, that sounds awful.
the the one that really caught me off guard, that came like to the entire team as a shock, was when I was working on Concord.
Oh fuck! You worked on
Yeah,
Concords?
yeah, I was in
Wow.
their cinematic team, so they were also using Unreal Engine.
Ah, Bjorn
Uh,
worked on that too, on the cinematic stuff as a freelancer also.
yeah, you mentioned that, which is insane. But I think we were on different teams, or maybe
Mhm.
like different, because I was with Method Studios, and like Firewalk was outsourcing work to us because Method has experience in real time,
Mhm.
or at least they did. So I was with them because I had experience freelancing in Unreal Engine and working with MetaHumans. They hired me, and man, you should have like, if only they allowed us to release it. The quality of work that we got, insane. And we
In
were working
in
in like
Concord.
late, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. The cinematics looked so good. Like they
Mhm.
were just as good as like.
Like
Well, I
Blizzard
don't want
stuff.
to compare it to Blur. Blur is insane,
Ah
and
yeah, Blur is
these,
insane.
but they were really like pushing the limit about as to what you can do with metahumans, and every metahuman they had was custom built. So if you ever got a chance to see their character models, which were
Mhm. Very
not
high
that
res.
great, yeah, but like for uh, each of that character was a metahuman, or they converted it before mesh to metahuman existed. So they were working on that for like as soon as metahumans got launched. So we had pretty advanced like custom tools and stuff, and it was nice working in Unreal in an actual production setting, which was so freaking awesome. So every
I
tool that
don't
you
think
think,
Bjorn did that, by the way. I think Bjorn worked in Maya.
oh, yeah, we had a Maya to Unreal pipeline, so we do like basic stuff in Maya, but then we'd be like, as soon as we could, we would just go in Unreal.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was an insane project to be a part of, because the way that layoff happened was, so we launched the game, or sorry, they launched the game.
Mhm.
The game starts doing poorly, but our animation director was also the creative director on Anthem
Mhm.
at EA. So he was like,
Ooh.
I've seen this before, guys. Like, Anthem is one of the worst received games, and like it got support for 2 years. We'll be fine. And then 2 weeks later, all of us are pulled into a call, and then immediately, like as soon as that call happened, they were like, "Yeah, you are all being let go effective immediately because the game is not doing well."
Wow.
So yeah, that was insane. So that's the nature of this industry. I like just gotta learn to live with it. I just wish there was more stability though.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody does.
in VFX, in Framestore, and in ILM, they kind of say it. They're like, hey, there's this gap, so we're expecting layoffs. Just so you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Um, in Framestore, I've been into one like layoff era that was like quite stressful, where they were like trying not to let people go, but they also couldn't wait. So they had
Yeah.
like slowly started letting people go. They told all of us that we should be looking for another job, basically, because
Yeah.
like you can be let go, and
That's nice to have a heads up. Like you can prepare,
yeah,
like you have people that can rely on you. We had a few layoffs happen at Create as well.
in
Like
what?
right now. Yeah, like the place I'm working at right now, we had a few layoffs. I think last week.
But again, when you say layoff, it's like when their contract ends, they're not extended, or their contract is ended early.
So they attended early. Their roles were drunk like
Oh.
earlier than expected because I don't know, some business decision.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a part of this thing. But that's where that's why it's. I mean, connections are cool because you get to know people, but then they're also necessary when you know
Yeah,
for situations like this.
yeah, yeah. It's annoying. I had permanent at Framestore, and then I left. And now I'm back into the same thing with ILM now, because in UK you have to work 4 years to get permanent.
Oh yeah.
Back at year one, baby. Yeah. Hi,
I
back.
love school though.
Yeah, it's cool. They have cool projects. They're super like th- strict with everything. It's so hard to. I can say I work on Mission Impossible because they said like we can talk about stuff if it's in the ilm.com, and it is, so I can say it.
Yeah.
But normally they're so strict with everything. Man, to like log into ILM, you have to enter your password like fucking 6 times, and every time it sounds like a fucking verification thing. It's like, oh my god, can I just work? But yeah, they're very careful with everything.
You work remote?
It's hybrid, so I have to go in on Mondays and Fridays.
It's nice. Hybrid is nice.
Um, how is your thoughts between like gaming and VFX? Do you prefer either one?
I mean, honestly, games is much better. I don't know if you have ever been
No,
games.
I've never been.
It's highly recommended. It's if
It
you
sounds
can.
really scary because all the layoffs mostly happen in the game stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting from VFX side. It always looks like games are getting laid off. When I was in VFX, I would see like games getting laid off, but then the VFX thing happened with the strikes and everything.
Yeah,
Now I'm in VFX. Now I'm in games, and I see like all the on both sides. So it ultimately comes down to just honestly, I don't know what it comes down to, but
life.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this project. My contract is only for until June, so it's not a long term thing either.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm hoping they extend it, but you know,
And
at
are
least
you
for six
working
months
a
I have
motion
something.
builder? So it's weirdly I lucked out. I mean, luck slash a lack, I guess. But I never worked with mocap. Like, I-
Oh, interesting.
ILM is the first company that I used mocap for like 15 seconds. But there's a huge pipeline for it, and it's used in a lot of like different projects they do. But I always ended up in like the teams that was like hand king stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
No wonder you're so fast at like hand keying, because hand keying is like I'm a little slow at hand keying animation. Because as soon as I started at
Mhm.
NPC, it was all like mocap, mocap, mocap. Uh,
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, for Transformers, for a few of the fight scenes, it was mocap, but my seniors were doing it, and I was on like a tech team. It
Mhm.
was weird. But the one shot I got was keyframe. Like the one or two shots that I had to my name were all keyframes.
Mhm.
But every play since then has just been we're using mocap. We need mocap cleanup. We need this. We need that. So I'm trying to get faster at keyframing.
But like, I'm thinking of like games and stuff. That you're saying like games are cool as well. I don't know if I would even be considered because I don't have that mocap experience that you have.
I mean, they have. I mean, if as a keyframe animator, they would like take you in a heartbeat if you want for like a gameplay position. Because I'm doing cinematic stuff right now. I'm not doing
Hmm.
gameplay related animation.
Have
For
you?
gameplay related animation, it's like that. Keyframe animators only. No mocap.
Oh, really?
As per my understanding, it's mostly keyframe. Like like you're doing right now with your cycles.
Hmm.
Their idle cycle and then their other cycles. They might use some mocap for some of the stuff. Like if if I remember correctly, I think Spider-Man, the new games, they
Hmm.
use mocap for like their cycles, maybe.
I
But
assume
other
they
stuff,
started with it maybe, but for sure they had to like switch to almost completely mocap
yeah,
the
absolutely.
swinging stuff. Like maybe they had a guy actually swinging, but I don't know how
I don't
much
know.
of that actually ended up in there.
I don't think they would do like a swinging thing, because I mean, you know this from making crawly, like
Mhm.
making animations for crawlies. Like you need everything at root, even the swing, so that the game can actually take the swing animation.
Yeah, but I
Um,
mean, you can lock the body controller and like see what the arms are doing and stuff like that. I guess, but I have no idea. You mean that's what I mean. I've never worked
yeah,
in a pipeline like that. I don't know how
yeah.
much of the mocap they use.
I mean, on a AAA game, cinematic stuff is very much like VFX. I mean, for Concord, it was very much like a VFX pipeline. We would have our dailies. We would do like cleanup of mocap. I actually had to nuke some mocap and then do some keyframe. It always just comes down to, you know,
Hmm.
mocap or keyframe. It always comes down to like how your knowledge about animation is, and can you get
Yeah,
your
because
timing space.
I guess like when you're cleaning it up, you can just hand key it, and they're not gonna be like, "Hey, stop that." We
Yeah,
noticed. Hey, no.
yeah. Like every, I think every mocap shot I've gotten, the first note they always give me is like, can you just retime this stuff, make this thing come, have make this thing be faster, and then that
Mhm.
thing be slower, and then it's always like, well, you gotta know how to animate to
Yeah,
do that stuff.
yeah. But I guess like the biggest part of using the mocap is like the speed. I don't know how much like do you feel like you're creating work faster than you were in NPC, or like are you required to do work faster than you were in NPC? Although NPC is
Yeah,
quite insane
definitely.
too. It's faster than NPC. Wow.
Yeah, well, I would say it's like a similar timeline. Like this shot I'm on, it's been what, 2 weeks, and like today is the deadline, so like I have to make a daily in 30 minutes, but
Hmm.
I'm almost done with this. But yeah, it's a decent timeline, I would say. The biggest thing is that I don't know how your experience has been at like with the whole VFX and overtime thing. My
Hmm.
experience at MPC was I was pulling like 4 hours overtime every single day.
Yeah, that I heard again about that with NPC. Frame story was completely up to you. I was doing insane amounts because that was my first job and I was like learning a lot. But my last years at Frame Store, I barely did any. And in ILM, when they ask, it's mandatory. Like they will say it's mandatory when they ask, but you fill in timesheets before. Like you always have to
Oh,
have
nice.
your available overtime written down, but it's not actually overtime. You're just saying if you ask overtime, these are the times that I can do it. And
Yeah, yeah.
and
That's nice.
and they pay for it, which is
Which is even better. Like,
that's also
say what
important.
say what you will about overtime. That pay is
Yeah.
that's a good pay.
Did NPC used to pay for overtime?
Yeah, they
Oh,
didn't pay
okay.
for overtime. So sometimes it would also be like, well, because it was my first job also. So I was
Mhm.
like, well, I'll just pull some overtime, make some money as long as I'm here.
Yeah. Frame Store also doesn't pay for overtime, by the way. But they
Oh,
don't.
no way.
They only pay if you did you get a toil basically if you do weekend work. That's it.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's quite interesting. Yeah, games, they're always like, if they can help it, they will pay you. So they
Mhm.
always are like, if you need to do overtime,
Mhm.
just tell us. But they will always be like, you shouldn't reach a point where you have to do overtime because, well, first of all, it's expected that this shot is like pretty easy or pretty hard, depending on they
Mhm.
ask you how long it's gonna take you. But also, they always discourage. They're like, please don't do overtime. We are just making a game, so it's like it's not worth your life. So just take it easy.
Wow. That's such a weird thing to say.
Yeah, they're always
That
like,
makes me feel like
we're
you know when you play a competitive game and then you yell at a guy for like, dude, fucking stun the dude, and someone says, man, it's just a game. It's like, fuck you. It's just like, I'm not in that mental state right now. That's
right. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's like they treat you like human, which is so weird. It's like, really? Like I have a choice to not do this? Like I can push my deadlines? It's like it's insane.
yeah. I think most VFX is not like NPC. I don't. I think like what you experienced in NPC is common, or I don't know. It wasn't for me in Framestore and ILM. Although again, I've done insane amounts of uh, overtime in Framestore, but they constantly told me not to do it. They kept telling
Yeah.
me to go home, and my supervisor used to like come to my screen and like he would turn my screen and he would like go home. I would like no, I'm learning. Fuck off.
That's that's what I've heard from my ex MPC colleagues as well. They have worked at Rodeo and other places, and they're all like, MPC. MPC is not the standard that we should be measuring VFX with because
Yeah.
they are also like, our people, our supervisor was also like, dude, we're making a movie. Like we're just animating cartoons. Take it easy. Go home. Like
Mm,
don't do overtime for this. And
yeah.
yeah, it's always like, but like overtime is that not the norm?
Yeah. It's. I mean, it is kind of like the norm, and I understand why, and I think it's unavoidable. It's
It
like
is, yeah, absolutely.
I think when they're talking about doing overtime when things are not on fire, it's like, yeah, man, it's like don't waste your life doing this. Like, enjoy your life, go have a life, and all that
Yeah,
stuff. But when like the client changed their idea 2 weeks before the movie releases, yeah, I see myself in like the shoes of the supervisor, and I'm like, I get it, man. Like it's not his fault, and like, what do you
right.
do? You have to like get it done.
And yeah, and when situation like that happens, it's like it's not the company's fault. It's
Yeah.
coming from someone else who has no idea how VFX for animation works. That's why I like directors
Mm-hmm.
who actually have a sense of how long it takes to complete a VFX thing.
You
I
mean
don't know how you feel
directors
for
who
animation
are
person.
not making movies? Those guys.
What was your time like working at Mission Impossible for animation and stuff? Did you
I don't
did you feel
know.
like it was like a crunch or something?
I don't know if I can talk about
Ah,
that.
that's fine.
I know I can say I work in Mission Impossible, but
What about Venom?
um, Venom. See, like the two projects that's for Spider-Man, it's like notorious in Frames to the Far From Home was like one of the worst projects ever, and I was like, was it? What? It was what? And everyone was like, it was the fucking we overtime every day. And I was like, did I? It was great. Like I had so much fun. I don't even remember. And Venom is kind of like the same thing that everyone keeps saying. Like it was fucking insane. I can't believe you fucking get that thing done. And I'm like, was it? I think it's just like I'm too much of a fanboy with like certain stuff that I don't mind it. But I had like insane overtimes and stuff like that too, where like I didn't enjoy it all. Obviously, like right now I'm not supposed to be in Mission Impossible. Is the most I could say, but I got extended 3 times to keep working on the project, and I really want to just go to my next one.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it's but you know, I also understand it. I see what's happening, and I'm not arguing. I wish it wasn't me, but I also see that it has to be. So yeah, you know, life.
It is. Yeah, it's like you just gotta. It's like when you're on a shot for 5 weeks and you're like, I just want to get on a new shot. It's too long.
Man, it's frame store. When it comes to that, 5 weeks is. What that must have been like I don't know, a car passing by really far away if it took 5 weeks to do it. If there's a character that moved his arm like 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah, we had one shot at Transformers, and I was in dailies because I was helping the guy do a tech fix on the shot.
Mm-hmm.
That shot was there until the very end, and I saw the shot for like 6 months. And it was always like, oh, it's just like, can you move her an inch up? And then like the director's like, no, an inch down. And they just couldn't make up their mind. The movie were like, oh my god, just let this guy do something else.
I want to show you my magnum opus, and I kept saying this while I was working on this. Like, this is gonna go to the center of my fucking reel. You know, this is gonna define me as an animator. This is like what it's all about. I don't even remember the fucking shot name. I'll try to find it. Fuck, what did I do? This one. This fucking shot, man. This fucking shot, man. This fucking shot, man. This fucking shot, dudes. This fucking shot. It took 8 months to do it. This one fucking shot.
No way, because of all like the ducks and stuff.
No, it's just fucking like the ducks is another thing. The director kept wanting to see the ducks move, and we're like, if you approve the animation, we can get the effects to do the ducks. And they were like, no, I want to see it. So I had to like use like an effects system inside Maya to do it, and they kept giving like notes on the ducks, and we were like, dude, just no, approve the hand so we move on. No, I animated the ducks over and over, which is, these are not my ducks obviously, because when they fucking approved it, the effects obviously did it. But man, also this hand coming in, you know, they were like, do not block this kid's face and do not block this, right? And then we move the hand, and then they're like, oh, like, why is it like reaching like that? It should be like this. Why won't you do it like this? Why are you not doing like this? Why is it not going straight? And then we do that, and like, oh, it's blocking the kids. And this fucking same thing back and forth for 8 months, man. It's when that happens, like a part of your brain that just like shuts off, that, and you stop being unable to like analyze your work. You just like, I'll press buttons. What do you do? I press buttons. I'm pressing buttons now, and that's all you do. What did you do to their buttons? And then they try to explain something to you in dailies, and like they go into like the feel. They go into the feel of it, and I'm like, no feel of it. It's buttons. Which button do I press? Do you want like 3 pixels to the right, 3 pixels to the left? I take my note, I leave. Goodbye. And
Yeah, I feel sorry about you, man. endure that.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, but see, I was saying today, because of like stuff like this, and because this is like so common with people in our industry to be able to have these discussions with people who understand these things, so
Yeah.
quickly you become a bit like jaded, and you forget to be grateful, you know, to
Right.
because there is a part of this where it's like we're fucking working on movies and these games and
Yeah.
shit, like we forget like that was the dream to get there. Yeah, the dream.
Yeah, but you're right. It's like, I mean, we can complain all we want. We can talk and we can take a piss at whoever
Yeah.
we want with the directors and stuff. But
And
at
we
the end of the
do.
day,
And
we
we do.
do. But at the end of the day, we are working on making something cool. And it really hit me when I think I went to watch Transformers. I watched that movie 3 times.
Uh-huh.
And
Which
the
one?
third time I watched it, the theater was empty because, movie. Uh, but there was this little kid with his mom, and he was just so excited. Like,
Uh-huh.
at everybody shot. And I was like, you know what?
It's worth it.
Whatever happened, it's worth it. Like,
Yeah.
look at that guy. And as cheesy as that like sounds, I don't know, it's something about that feeling. It's just so cool.
Yeah,
Same
because
with games.
it's because like it's you, like you were that kids. It's the I think I don't know what your situation right now is. Sometimes feel like that's the closest I'm gonna get to like having a kids. That's a little me. I made that. I made
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy wanna like be a transformer or be a Spider-Man. Like,
Right? It's like when I watched Spider-Man 2 in 2004, and like I saw that train fight, and I was so excited.
yeah, fuck.
And I'm sure those guys felt the same way. It's like, yeah, we did that, no matter how much overtime we did.
Yeah, but it's just there's like so much outside hatred for everything we do now, which it
Oh yeah, oh
sometimes
my
gets to
god.
me, of like people constantly talking about fucking VFX sucks, man. Like practical was better, and all
Right.
this. I don't want to. I don't want to like make fun. I have like friends who prefer practical stuff, and it's cool. It has its own thing, but like uneducated people think now that what we do is the lazy option, which is drives me crazy. It's
Yeah.
you know when you're
Especially
talking
now.
about like Spider-Man 2, there was like respect to it, and that's
Right.
gone. I don't feel respected anymore, especially now like being the hottest thing to say is like, oh yeah, we had no CGI. There's just a bunch of like people at the end of the credits for some reason, but this movie had no CGI, bro. It's
It's so stupid, especially now because it's so accessible to everyone.
yeah.
Bunch of tutorials, Blender being free, even effects softwares becoming more accessible with indie licenses. People just watch like 5 tutorials and they're like, "What's?" I mean, anybody could do that, and it's like,
Oh yeah, and they don't see
no.
the depth of it too. Oh man, there's like so many like advanced professional animation tutorials I watch, and what the guy makes is like, oh my god, like you wouldn't be hired anywhere just because you made it move doesn't make you an animator, And I can't. There's like so many stuff about that regarding like rendering and modeling and simulation and effects that I can't see because I'm not at that level in those things, and
Right?
it's but I get that like there must be so much I don't know, and the people are just like, it's easy. Yeah.
And when I started here, I had the same reaction too when I was learning that. I was like I had respect for modeling and animation, but I was
Mhm.
like, when I would see jobs for rendering artists, I'm like, why do you need people to render your stuff? You just press render, it's done. And it's like, no, big companies means big renders. That means I'm sure you know that the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, that one shot with the water, with that orangutan is about to, you know, not
um
be in the movie anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, did you watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
Yes.
Okay, you know that shot where that orangutan is about to drown? he saves the girl, he falls in the water, and then like the bad apes just like make him drown or something.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been a while.
It's a shot. It's from Beta. It has a bunch of like water simulation mixed with like character animation, and then the character reacting to water, and then
Mhm.
like with because it's a monkey, it has or ape. Sorry,
Furs.
if it's an ape, it has
Strung
fur.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that shot. I was watching this on Corridor.
Mhm.
The VFX artist reacted. The VFX loop for the movie came on the show to discuss,
Oh, wow.
and he was like that. He was like that shot is 40 petabytes or petabytes or something. And they're like
Man.
it's 40 petabytes of just water simulation cached, and then they had to render it.
Oh, fuck's
And-
sake. Oh my
yeah,
god.
you hear stuff like that, and you're like, oh, I see why they need people to render stuff.
Yeah, it's man. Hey Sarp, do you know what it means when my kid attributes are yellow and not red? That means they have an outside connection. So it's like there's an expression on them maybe. It happens when there's an expression on it, I think.
Good enough that I hit all my notes. Oh, I see. 1678 to 1690. Oh man, it's so hard to know in Motion Builder if it's the neck doing your animation stuff or if it's the head.
Never used it.
It takes some getting used to. Their crop editor is the best.
So, why would you say you prefer game animation?
It's a thing that's like they treat you like human. But again, like I haven't had much look at VFX, so I would need to be more in other VFX places to actually appreciate VFX.
Or were you
Because
just
I
on
appreciate-
NPC?
Yeah, I was just on NPC
Yeah,
and then
that's
like
okay.
and then I
That's unfortunate. Sorry. Yeah.
why is this not reacting?
Because like Bjorn, for example, is the opposite, and he prefers VFX way more than.
Oh really?
Yeah, he doesn't want to do gaming. He did gaming, but I don't think the projects that he worked on was the most exciting. Maybe, I mean, I don't think it was bad. But he worked on the Jurassic Park game where it's like a tycoon builder thing.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Fortiche, I think, was it called?
Yeah.
I've seen the stuff he did. It looks super cool. Like, and like there's so much of it too. And I'm thinking like in VFX, like how long would it take you to actually finish this shot and have it? And would you even have this much footage from like one thing, one project? Which I don't think you would. I feel like in game you get to animate more, but then there's the mocap side of it, which I don't know how much of the mocap you have to do. And like maybe that's enjoyable too, you know. You tell me.
It is enjoyable. I mean, like, if mocap is your thing, it's definitely enjoyable. Here, wait, sorry, let me get to my x-axis and then zoom out the curve again. It's enjoyable. I personally like doing mocap, mainly because I've been doing it for so long.
Mhm.
But but it's definitely like if you're on a game project, like Rockstar is really good about this. Because games are huge projects, chances are, first of all, like, if your work is good and they like you, and if there is capacity, they'll just keep you on until the game is finished.
Mhm.
So that's like a multi-year contract, at least. If
Ah,
things
yeah.
go your way.
I had a friend who worked in games for 7 years, and he has absolutely nothing to show for it.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he works at Frame Store, and he was saying like he struggled to get into Frame Store because like he didn't have a reel other than the one he had in uni. Straight off uni, he went to a
Oh,
gaming studio, worked 7 years, nothing to show for.
that's terrible. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. As
Because
long
the
as you
game
have
never
something.
came out. you know.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's another. That's the sad thing though. Is like if your, it's like if your shot gets removed from the movie, you can
Yeah.
never show it.
Yeah. Which sucks
Uh,
also.
yeah. Have you ever had that happen?
I mean, I had a lot of versions that was cut. That, well, I'm thinking that I got like a shot completely omitted. I mean, I must have, but I don't remember anything that really hurt me. Again, in Spider Man, it happened to a lot of people, and I just breezed by. Nothing happened to my shots. I mean, some cool stuff that I did, like in versions and stuff, didn't go in, but I didn't actually lose a shot. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, did
I'm
I?
trying to think if I have ever lost a shot when I was working on Transformers. I didn't lose a shot. We did lose an entire sequence. The first sequence I ever helped push downstream because that was the like I was helping the tech team a lot. And my
Mhm.
CD supervisor as well, just pushing the shots downstream because nobody knew how to use the tool that we were using, except for 6 people, me included.
That's fun.
So yeah, um, they just put me on that team on forever. They were like, you know how to use this, just stay there. Um, yeah, but we had the entire sequence. It was a dope fight. Like it was in the. That's how the movie was gonna start. Like it was a fight between Optimus Prime and this one disposable bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
It was like at a bus station, and the rain falling. It was all, not all, but like mostly rendered, and it was all got cut. It's on YouTube though. Like the good thing is they released it later. They were like,
Oh,
here's a good
nice.
fight.
That's cool. Zintor says, "Would you mind if I join the VC? How do I UN expression laugh in my head? So what's a UN expression? Unexpression. I don't know how you managed to do that, Zintor. Promenade did work in Transformers. Yeah. You can join the live stream, I guess. Do you want to ask questions? Sorry, Pranav. This became like a Pranav interview.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm working away. I'm just struggling with my shot. Why is her neck doing this? I don't know.
Yeah.
Why? Annoyances. Move is weird. Sometimes it's like it doesn't tell you what axis you're. Even though I'm in, and I don't know if I'm in global space or local space right now. Hard to tell.
Oh, that does not sound great. Sounds very scary.
It's scary in the beginning, but they gave like a 2 week training time for us when we were on board, which is nice.
Mm. That's cool.
Rockstar apparently, so my anime director was on Rockstar, worked on huge titles, like he worked on GTA 5, then he also worked on Red Dead 2.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome dude. He was like, Rockstar is all mobile. They take their animation, body animation, and they just take it all the way to polish
Mm-hmm.
inside mobile. They never go into Maya for body,
What?
right?
Well, what's the
It's
reasoning
insane.
for that?
Well, okay, for what it's worth, Movu is actually, it's kind of like Unreal in that it's super responsive. It's real time, so you can see your playback
Mm-hmm.
as you're animating.
See,
So
that
that's
is
pretty good.
huge. Like if Maya had that, man, like that is so massive. Like To be honest, like if Maya could do that, you could fire half the VFX animators. Just the amount of speed that they would reach if they could just see stuff without having to play blasted.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you don't have to wait for your play times or like anything like that. So that's what Movo has going for it. I wish Maya had it too, considering like it's 2025. Every software has real-time playback. I mean, heck, Blender has it,
Yeah,
and it's
but
nothing
I
but
think
animation.
Maya is like it's not an engine, you know.
Yeah, that's right. It's just I wish they updated like they have a. I wish they just have like a significant update for once.
Yeah, it's
They
all.
just like overhaul the software or something.
But
It's
how much would
weird.
we hate that? If they like
Initially, a lot.
completely change stuff. I think they need to make their own. You know, like how to combat ZBrush, they made Modbox. They need to
Yeah.
make an Unreal. There needs to be like an Autodesk Unreal that just works with Maya. So like you can maybe model and rig in Maya, and then you just click a button, and then you continue in this other software that like works
Right.
full time or whatever. That would be very cool.
You know what? At this point, I'm just gonna start deleting keys from okay.
Have fun.
Yeah, that was so much easier. Than finagling and like trying to work out why my curves are not nice.
Shitty curves.
Shitty curves indeed. That's also another thing with mocap is like there are keys on every frame, so you gotta
Mm.
like really look into it and be like, what is causing it?
But one of my animation supervisors in Frame Store, he had worked in Transformers in ILM, and he taught me the value of working with baked curves. And he said like
Really?
because he was using mocap so much in Transformers that he had to get used to using curves that are baked because that's how the mocap data comes. And then he had to
Yeah.
keep like cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and get used to having the things baked out. And then he said like when you're used to that, then you're not afraid of that, and then you can do like drastic changes in your animation and just bake it, and have the confidence that like I can work with baked things. This could have been mocap, you know, and then
Yeah.
just like hammer it again.
That's yeah, that's kind of my approach too for like basic animation. So I'll just like if I'm doing any animation in Unreal specifically, I'll just get my keyframes down. Then I'll be like, yeah, it's time to just bake everything, and then we'll move from there and then see. Because then what I do is like I bake everything, then I bake it again on twos or threes so that I don't have like so many keys. It
Mm.
also cleans up the mocap a little bit. That's my mocap workflow. It removes the noise that I don't need, which is
Mm.
nice.
Is it a cleanup tool, like a simplify curve tool in Unreal?
And simplify. Yeah, you have your filters.
Filters.
Yeah, that can So if it's not there, it's in your graph editor. So at the very last option, in that panel, yeah, this one, just click that, and this is your simplify. You see that?
Ah, okay. So it runs like a bake pass, but to simplify.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you select your keys, simplify it, and it also has your hue filter and other like. I don't think if it has butterworks, but yeah, it has filters, basic ones that we need.
Cool. I keep keying everything one frame before.
I see. Is it this gap? That's like
Ah, fuck, I noticed a problem with my idle. I'm not going back. Thank you for the frog jump comment. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, I realize I'm distracting you from your chat. Which I
Oh no.
don't need to.
No, it's cool. I'm also reading what they're saying. I hope they don't mind. Hi Sarb, I'm curious what's the reason you're animating Unreal, by the way. I want to learn it, is the short answer. Basically, I wanna be able to expand my knowledge. First, I wanna get more comfortable inside Unreal, and I know whatever software I use, animation is gonna be the thing that I'm gonna be doing the most. So there's that, and there's also the fact that I want to make some assets and then like share it to be used in games and stuff. And I can animate in Maya and then put that out, but I feel like then I'm not really seeing the full user experience. So like if I animate it in Maya and give it like turn it into a controller and just like share that, someone might take that and they might need a Spider-Man animation that's actually Darkwing Duck or something, and you might have to edit the animation, and then it's gonna be all baked curves, and maybe it's gonna run into problems that I don't know because I don't animate in Unreal. So also, you know, I'm learning stuff, which is fun, which is what I decided to do this month, where I'm gonna learn things this month. So I'm taking a little bit of a break from all the projects for a month. So this week is learning how to animate in Unreal. Next week might be the same, to be honest, because I haven't really made enough progress in this as I hoped.
Maybe this one. Alright, I'm going to save it and then. After animating for a few hours, do you think you're more comfortable in it now?
Moving around in it is still feels very different. Like now, I'm just trying to open the elbows, for example, and I have to try like 8 times to find the right rotation order, even though there's 3 options. But you know, I'm getting there.
Yeah, the rotation order is something that I think it's missing. It needs that.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't.
I don't like the default rotation order it has.
Yeah, is it? It's XYZ, right? Like the default one. I'm
I
guessing.
think so.
Right
I
now.
mean, whatever it
Yeah.
is, it's being funky. But also, I did a weird rigging thing where I constrained the arms to the chest in translation, and then I constrained them to another actor I made in rotation,
Mm-hmm.
so they will have different spaces,
Yeah.
which I didn't think about the. I don't know what I did wrong, to be honest, because I put them in the exact right spots before I did that setup, but I think they're rotating a bit weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
So maybe I should have like done it on the shoulder rather than the arms, probably.
Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to.
Yeah, but I mean, it's happening.
Yeah. I know they're going to. So Unreal, I think every quarter has a fellowship program for
Mhm.
industry professionals and animators. If if you want to take a look into that, that could like
A
that's something
fellowship
that might be
program.
available. Yeah, it's basically people who are using Unreal from Epic Games or other animators,
Hmm.
just teaching you how to use it professionally and like in a correct way. So that instead of like a YouTube tutorial,
Yeah.
it's actually like people who know their stuff just telling you how to actually use their product.
Did you ever get one of those?
Well, I didn't get in, but during when was this? I think sometime like a year and a half ago,
Mm-hmm.
when there was like mass layoffs happening in VFX. Epic released one of their fellowships for 5.2. They released that for free, and it was free for 3 weeks only. So I just
Ah,
use that as my Bible every time I need to do something.
cool.
Yeah, but since 5.2 to like we're in 5.5, so much has changed in Unreal.
See, that's another thing that really annoyed me in Blender when I was trying to learn Blender, and like the tutorials are unfollowable. Like the menus don't even exist anymore. Things are called different names. It's everything was changing so much, so fast.
Yeah, yeah, I don't animate in Blender. That's why I gave up too. I was like, this is not there yet,
Yeah,
not animatable.
and their
I
graph
think I did
editor is
like
horrible.
I think I did like one feature style animation. That was my first time ever doing feature style. I usually stick to realistic stuff.
Hmm.
Um, but it was just for a challenge between me and my friend. We were just doing a 2 hour challenge and I animated and I was like, you know what, I'll just finish it. See what it's all about. And it was fine. And that's all I have to say.
I do like 2D stuff in Blender, but that also drives me crazy because it's vector based and I can't get a good brush in it, which drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Zintor is asking why would you see a denied symbol inside your graph editor? I think you referenced some of your curves, Zintor. Sounds like that's what happened there. Is it grayed out? So all these animations I have to make it separate, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can extend your timeline in just one level sequence and like have blocks of animation, but it's like Maya, if you're making animations for a game, you would have separate Maya files for each of them.
That's not what I did. I wish I did that. uh, yeah, I mean, I have like all of the skate animations in one file, all of the like runs and stuff in one file, all of the swings in one file, but it's still like 2,000 frames of animation.
Yeah.
Which is, I think it's okay if you're the only person working on the project, but if there's like multiple people working, then it becomes like insanity.
Yeah, like, and I'm sure nobody would like a 2000 frame file on Perforce, given how heavy it will get.
But you don't export it like that. The
Oh
exporter
yeah,
splits it up.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So you know what? If you like working like that, you can extend your timeline to like however many frames, and then you can do that. You can export like chunks of animation.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have just like your for like let's say 30 frames, you have your jump, right? So you can just limit your timeline to that, and then export that as an animation sequence, which is essentially like an FPX sort of inside Unreal, and you can reference that anywhere. So that's just like everything will be baked on once when you bring that in.
I'll stick to the way it's supposed to be, if that's making sense. All part of the learning process. I made a pose, by the way. I don't know if this is how you make it. But
Yeah, that's how you make it.
And I'm gonna make another one.
You did that right.
Create pose, jump, jump, idle. Oh, see, but now I really want to see the rest of the animation. Well, I guess I can see it then delete it. Seeing is believing and then deleting. Control D, jump, idle. And this is idle to jump. Center DM, Zinter DM. Yes, you locked it. Oh my god, this is still going. It did 10 frames. Oh, fuck's sake. It's so slow.
Are you rendering this? What's happening?
No, it's making an alembic, but there is 70 characters in it.
Oh. Yeah.
So it's taking a little bit of time, and I don't know if it's even gonna fit inside my folders. It's 16 gigs right now. Thank you for the follow. It's 16 gigs right now. I don't know what it's gonna end up being when it's done.
Yikes. You said 707? How many characters?
Yes, yeah, 70. There's
Oh my.
7 animations, and all characters are duplicated 10 times. So the mesh is there. So the alembic is there's no 70 rigs. There's 7 rigs, but 70 models.
Yeah. Oh. Good luck.
Thank
That's
you.
all I'll say.
Gonna be forever.
Okay, so these notes are hit. What about these ones? What is this?
I'm trying to find a way of helping Zintor. You basically locked your you made them templates. Okay, maybe Maya. Oh, there you go. Let me open. I just want to open a regular scene. Like Unreal Items. Open. To think that I would be probably done with all the animations, but I managed to do 1.5. But it's okay. We're learning. Let me figure out how to do the thing that Zintor did. My favorite thing to do. Fuck something up on purpose. I feel like it's curse mute. Nope, curse unmute, curse lock. Nope, curse unlock, curse pin. No, curse unpin. What did I look like? I think it's a different Maya version, but it seems they're just locked. Zintor. Check out these options here under your curves drop down in graph editor. My disk C is dying, that is true. It's good to know you guys are suffering too. Clients are definitely a thing. Yeah. Yeah. That will be. Hi, Displants. What did you miss? You missed me making this very weird jumping animation where it's making a circle with his butt. And it's too slow. And the crouching takes too long. Yeah, this is too slow. Let me learn how to retime things. That would be a good time to learn this. I'm gonna delete this one, force delete it. I'm gonna go into idle to jump. Select all, key all. I mean, I guess I can just squeeze them myself. Oof.
There is a retime too.
Yeah, you
But-
said.
Yeah, but it will like put on subframes. That's the only thing.
What the fuck? But that's. Oh, is it because these curves have infinity on them? Constant. There you go. Yeah, I don't. Well, I'm. If I scale it here, it's gonna have that anyway. Does it bake it or just make subframes?
No, it just makes subframes. It's basically like the retime tool in Maya. The same thing.
Okay, so I come here, I do middle. Oops. Come here, and then I right click and add a key. No, I want to add a key on everything. No. Okay, how do I add a key on everything without?
The easiest way to do it is go to your sequencer and just press. Actually, go all the way to the top. Yeah, it's a lot. I know. Because you don't have everything selected. Yeah, there we go. Scroll down a little bit. So you see that CR mannequin body on left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just go below that. Below that, this CR mannequin body. Yeah, on the right. Yeah, you see that key option?
Yeah.
Yeah, just click that. That will key every single joint here.
But it's does it like pressing S? Oh no.
Oh yeah, you could press it. I don't know.
No,
I
but it
forgot.
see, but it makes this. It adds a auto tangent in it.
Oh, is it because you have your keyframe interpolation set to auto? So if you go back to your sequencer, go to that key on the left. Yeah. Is there a user one? Oh, cubic user. You see that? The third option, cubic user. Press S now.
Ugh.
Oh, that should not be happening. That's bizarre. Yeah, it has some stuff left to be desired for its tangent interpolation.
But if I like click this, it just does it exactly how I would want
Yeah,
it.
I don't know.
This is a thing in Maya as well. So in Maya, if like, if I have something like this, and I just press S, see it fucked up this curve.
Yeah.
But I can
yeah.
just do this. So is there an equivalent of that?
I don't think so. If you press if it messes up the curves, what was the shortcut you used to? What did you right click and then press?
Add a key.
In Maya.
Yeah, but see, in this I have to select the curve. I can only add key if I right click on a curve. If I select off, it's. Oh.
You did.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So now there isn't. See now that I can see it.
Oh,
Do I
I think
have-
that's because you already have some keys selected.
Oh. And it's the enter button. Ah. This is great.
Yeah, it follows like most hotkeys you'll find are same as Maya.
Perfect.
So yeah, there we go.
Now I can retime by clicking this thing, and I'm assuming I'm gonna drag something forward or something. Yes. Although that looks very wrong. No. Okay.
Oh yeah, you need I think I rarely use this, but yeah, you need to add a bar where you want it. I think the way to do it is double click.
Perfect. Why is some keys not moving? Oh. Is it just a visual thing?
Yeah, I think it's a visual thing. It just takes some time.
My fingers are not selected. Ah. Why would you do this to me, all button? Why is it all but the fingers?
You barely noticed that. Why is that? Okay. I'm not gonna question it.
Life.
What? I never asked. What rank are you at in Marvel Rapids?
I'm. Oh, someone subscribed. Thank you, some nerd 12 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. It's going good, dudes. How's it going with you? Whoa, what happened? I hit my subscriber goal. Yay! So you're from Twitch. That means you don't know the YouTube account. So you don't know most of the things we're doing here. So let me impress you. This allows me to impress you. I'm Diamond, by the way. You were asking.
Nice.
Sorry. Let's click the impress button. Here are the things I'm doing. There's a 2D game I made. It's called Zack and Fight. It's in the store now. It's not out yet, but this is the game. It's a 2D animated game. I did all the animation. This is done in Unity. And then there's a whole Spider-Man game we made. Where's this one? It's this game. I don't know if you've seen this before. My PC is chugging incredibly right now because I'm trying to do a render in the background. I have multiple Unreals open. Let me save this. Is there a way to save as an increment in Unreal so I don't?
No, it's just save all. You can do an increment and save, but that's a little complicated. And it's like I usually use it for production, so usually you just save all, and you want to save all.
But I changed the animation, and I probably.
You can just do. Okay, so here's what you do: go to your content browser.
But I already changed it. I know you're gonna say duplicate it, but I already changed it and I deleted it. Oh,
No,
because I didn't save it yet.
Yeah. So duplicate this. Just animate anything you want and say no. Yeah, right click on this right click on this one and save this, because this is the one we, and go to the old one, right click on this,
Oops.
right click on this, you go to asset actions, it's in the middle, and then click on reload.
I don't want to. I want to keep editing
but-
it.
Oh, but you already made a duplicate, so you can keep
So
making your changes in the duplicate.
so because I hadn't saved when I duplicated it, this is the old version duplicate, right?
No, this is the new version.
Ah, I see.
So you can go to the old version here,
Okay, so I reload this one.
asset actions.
There you go.
It's asset actions. Yeah, there we
Reload.
go. And then reload this. What this will do is hopefully not crash your Unreal first of all. There we go. So this is your old animation.
Yes, it is the slow version.
Yeah.
And-
Now you go to the new one, and this is your new animation.
Perfect. I'm the one who does the Roblox animation we posted in your server and all. Oh, that's cool. I've tried out Crowley before. I don't know if you remember, but the username is under. Oh, okay. Alright, Samran. So then you know Crowley. You know all the things we do here. Thanks for subscribing, dudes. How have you been? How's the Roblox life going?
I think I hit my notes for this. Is there anything else to polish? You know what? I'm just, because we might get a new asset for this. I'll just fix his legs.
The Attack on Titan game is still doing good. It averages like 10,000 players a day. It's only dropped like 2,000, but that's because we haven't updated in a month. And that's cool. That's very cool. I've worked for a Roblox game, but I don't know what it's called. I just did storyboards for it.
I'm gonna fix it later. It's almost like I'm already like 30 minutes over time.
Oh yeah, because you tell it beforehand, right?
Yeah.
And then they have to approve it.
Yeah, we're also like 3 teams right now. So we have one team is in UK, and
Mhm.
then my animation director is in West Coast. So he's 3 hours behind me, but he's already off because he starts work he works in Eastern time just so he can have meetings with the UK people. So he gets off at like 3 p.m. So my shot he will take a look at this like tomorrow, but let me just take a look to see if everything looks like it's, it's good enough for approval. Polishes. I wish I could show you, but sadly I can't.
Yeah, I would love to see it, but I'll play it when it's out. Unreal animation process is going good. I'm trying to learn it still. Start wire animating in Unreal. This plant asked. I answered that before. Maybe did the chat ask that again? But yeah, I'm trying to learn it. This plant. Where is it? Where is working Pranav? Pranav is, I think, working from home for EA, but he can't tell his projects. Old jump.
Right. Oh shit.
What?
Fuck, I fucked up. Big time. At the very end. Dang it. Sorry, I shouldn't swear on stream.
I don't think it fucking matters. I haven't heard any issues about that. Okay, so I have my character jumping, and then it's gonna do stuff while he's in the air. And this thing happened again. To fix it, what did we do? Press F10? No, pressing F10.
Oh, to isolate curves?
No, I can't see anything in here again.
Yeah, I think we selected once in the viewport and then we press F10.
Oh, the rig is not selected.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That will do
there you
it.
go. Alright. This is a jumping guy, and then I'm gonna have it idling for, I don't know.
I never asked, did you see the new Spider-Man show, by the way?
Yes, I like it.
Did you?
I think it's very
Right,
cool.
yeah. The animation could use some love, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It sucks. That side of it is unfortunate, but the show is cool.
Story-wise, it was the story was really interesting.
Yeah.
Like one of the better ones compared to other Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's been a long time since there was like a properly I mean, they kept making Spider-Man shows serialized, but it was like so fake serialized, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the last one was also serialized, and they kept making sagas and stuff. So if you watch like 3 episodes in a row, then it was like it was serialized, but there wasn't that like overarching thing. This was really good, and I think they're like really strong characters.
Right?
I liked it.
I feel like that looks much better.
Oh man,
That looks much smoother.
I think
Another increment and save.
I
Sorry,
think
sorry.
we sleeping so little is hitting me a little bit. I
And you should make some press.
yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today, because I have to go
Yeah.
into the office tomorrow as well. But yeah,
Yeah.
I feel much better today. I didn't ask you a question for like an hour, I think, so that's a huge improvement.
Yeah. Yeah, good going, man. Like the animations are looking terrific as always. So.
Thank you. I try with dealing with all these like random Unreal issues, but yeah, I'm happy. It's looking like it's animated. You know, it doesn't look like 2 key sliding. So I think it's the most furthest I've gotten in 3D animation in any software outside of Blender, and that was pretty good
Nice.
compared. All right, guys. So were you saying something?
No, I'm just saying that I'm glad that you're picking it up now. But yeah, I gotta hop off too though. So
All right. Thanks a lot for helping out.
yeah, no, anytime, man. Thanks for hanging, and thanks for the conversation.
Yes, you
And
too.
I will see you later.
All right. See you, man. Take care. Bye bye. And take care to you guys. Bye bye to the chat. Wait, before you head out, do you have any tips on practicing stronger posing? Um, I say this a lot, but like you should really do life drawing, because when you do life drawing, you understand why a pose looks cool versus why a pose doesn't look cool, and then you start like thinking of like landmarks. Like a pose like this may not look cool, but if you just do like this, suddenly it looks cool because you can read the elbow, and then you look at a pose thinking like, what are the informations I can read, instead of what the pose is actually doing, because pose is actually doing whatever the pose actually doing is cool, but what you want is to give all the information you want. So like a hand like this might be cool, but a hand like this will, show the elbow, show like this dip here, maybe maybe this is cool, but this is cooler because you see also the shoulder. And when you see like 3 information, then you understand the pose exactly what is doing more. And then a guy like this versus a guy like this, because there's all these like negative spaces again that you give more information. And life drawing helps a lot with that. I'd say do life drawing. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye bye.